everybody, my name is Hanna from Eastern Regional Libraries, Mooroolbark Library. Today we are going to do a paper plane folding activity. I am going to use this lovely book, Paper Planes, How to Make and Fly Them by David Mitchell, and the publisher is Collins and Brown. Now, in this book, there are lots of really good instructions how to make lots of different planes. And what I've done is I have photocopied out a few different instructions of different planes, and they will go up on our Facebook page. So when you are watching the video and you might like to get the instructions out, and you can make lots of different planes. I will only be making 3 here, but you will have quite a few other ones that you can try. I'm going to show you a couple. So here are the instructions. This one is Spike, pretty good. This is another one, Blitzen. And this really difficult one, if you want to try one that's a little bit harder, Jinx. So these ones will all be up. There's about 7 different ones which will be on our Facebook page for you to try. But now I thought we might have a little go at making a few paper planes. So today what you're going to need, the good thing is with these instructions for these planes is you don't need a lot of different things. Most of the planes you can use just using a normal A4 paper. There's only one plane, which is Jinx, this one, that you actually need a square piece of paper for. But today, I'm only going to use the A4. The A4 paper, scissors, and that is all you will need. You can also decorate your planes yourselves once you've made them and make them look really cool. What I was thinking also is, if you like, if your mum or dad lets you, maybe you'd like to post a photo of your plane, or you can post a comment and say how you went and how well you could fly them. Okay, we're going to have a little start. We are going to start with this one. It's called the paper dart. This is the plane, and this is what we're going to try and make today. The one thing is, I have to tell you, I am not an expert folder at all. You are going to be heaps better than me. So I figure if I can make this plane, so can you. Okay, let's have a go. I'm going to use these instructions from here. It's a bit easier. Put the book over here. So this is the paper dart. This is a classic plane. You can make it pretty fast. It can fly a really long way, which is really cool. When you launch it, if you launch it up a little bit, this one, and if you launch it pretty hard, it will fly quite a long way. Just be careful though that you don't launch it at a person, because it's got quite a sharp tip here and you don't want to do that. Okay. Let's have a go. I'm going to start with the piece of paper put this way, and the first thing you have to do is fold it in half upward. As neat as you can. Do a nice fold like that, and then you open up the fold that you made in step 1, and that looks like that. The next thing you need to do is you fold the bottom right hand corner inward onto this crease here. So that's your next step. That's the start, like so. And then we're going to do it with the other corner as well. And then fold the bottom right hand corner inward so that the edge goes against the vertical line that you've already made here. Like this. There we go. And then we're going to do the same on the other side. There we are. Changing my instructions. So the next step that we have to do is we fold it in half upward. Then what we have to do is we're going to take the first wing, fold it down from the tip all the way back down to the bottom. Here we go. And then we'll do the same on the other side.
Making this tight.
Then you just open it up slightly. And there is your first plane. This is called the paper dart. And the instructions will be on Facebook. Okay, let's do the next one. The next one we're going to do is called Blitzen. Now, Blitzen is a really cool plane because it's got fins, as you can see here, instead of what they call wingtip stabilizers or a tail plane. They've got these fins. Now, what you could do, these are facing upwards. When you're trying it yourself, you might like to put the wingtips down and see if it still flies. I'm not even sure if it would. I haven't tried it. So we're going to have our A4 piece of paper this way on the table, and we are going to start by folding it in half like so. It's good to get a very exact fold, or as exact as you can make it. Here we go, like so. Then we open it back up again, and then we're going to fold it the other way, this way. Okay. So now how you actually have to do it is turn it around so your opening is on the bottom. That's important because it won't work if it's the other way up. So bottom is open, and then we're going to fold both corners inward onto that crease in the middle that we just made. Like so. There we go, that's the first lot. Now, the next step is to fold the inside edges of the front flap on to the sloping edges crease, and then unfold. This sounds a bit tricky, but actually it's not too bad. It just means that these bits here, these bits get folded onto here, like so. That one. We're going to do the next one. So you just fold it so it goes along this edge here, like that. And that's the next fold, like so. I'm going to turn it around so you can see it better. There you go. Then what you need to do next is you unfold this again. You can see that there's a fold here in the middle. You're going to open that up and push it out so that this bit goes there. I'm going to do that with the next one too. See how that's got a fold like that? Open it up and fold it nice and flat, like so. Here we go. Then what we want to do is we want to put these behind. I'm going to fold them in half behind, so to hold it all together. A little bit tricky. Fold it behind. Do the same on the other side. And then I'm going to show you. Fold it behind. Make a good tip here. That's important as well. I'm going to show you again, okay? I'm just making a nice strong crease. This is the front. And this is the back, because I just folded them behind. So then what we need to do is fold it in half from right to left. Right to left, like so. This. And then we are going to fold the front layers, these ones, over to the right, and then we're going to make like a good keel here. So I'm going to fold them nice and tight, and you end up looking like that. Right. Then fold just the front layers of each wingtip inward to form stabilizers, and then you unfold. So what you have here, see how it's like two bits? This just gets folded in like that. These are your fins that you're making now. Very straight. I'm going to do it with this one too. These are your fins. So if I put them up like that, you can see that's where the fins are going to be. And you unfold them, and then you turn the plane over to the side. And now we have the plane like this. And then we're going to fold the second wing, which is this one, over to the left to match the first. Fold it. Trying to make it a little bit even. Nice sharp fold. And then we open up the plane. And look what we have. Here is our Blitzen. The next plane we're going to do is a really cool one. It's called the Thunderbolt. It actually uses 2 pieces of paper, so that's what we're going to do today. And we also need scissors, so we have to do some cutting. Now, the Thunderbolt is shaped like an avenging arrow. And it will fly as fast as lightning. Try it out. So let's have a go. Let's put him over here. These are my 2 pieces of paper. Let's have a look at our instructions. The Thunderbolt. Now, what we do first is we are going to start with our paper arranged on this side like that. And we are going to fold it onto the bottom end. So from here to the bottom edge. And do it so that it's the tip like that. All the way down to make a nice fold. So, here we go. Now, this is where we need our scissors. This piece we're going to cut away, and that is going to be the tail. But because I'm going to use 2 pieces today, and I thought it's quite nice to have 2 different colours, I'm going to cut this piece away. I'm going to make one out of this blue paper instead, so that we'll have a nice green and blue plain. So just cutting along here where we folded, and you end up with this piece here. So you might like to make 2 planes even. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to use this bit of paper so that we can cut the tail out of this colour. Nice straight fold. There we go. And we'll do the same again. Here is the tail. There we are. And I think for this one, which is the green, with the blue tail. Right, we're going to start with the tail. Hold it like so, and then we're going to fold it in half. There we go. Half. That. Open that up, like so. And then we're going to fold the edges inwards to make so it lies along the crease like this. Okay, one more, like that. I'm going to do the same with this one, turn it around. There we go. And now it looks like that. And if you open it up, it's like so. And that's going to be the tail. Now we're going to pop that away. And we're going to work on the front of our plane. So we're going to open it up. And it's important to have it like this first and then open it like so. And then what you're going to do, actually, I've opened it, now I'm going to close it again. And it ends up, it should be like this. So you've got the opening here, like so. And then you're going to fold this point over to this bit on both layers. So there's the point. Make it nice and tight. Nice, good crease like that. There we go. Turn it over. Now, we're going to fold these 2 layers, as you can see, there's 2, back across this way. like so. And what looks really good is you can actually fold this backwards in like that. And what's going to happen is eventually this whole bit here will hold the tail. So it looks like this. There we go. From the front. Now we're going to put the tail in. So the tail, just open it up a little bit, fits in all the way into the middle there. Try and get it pretty even on both sides there, like that. There's your tail. And then fold both wings inward into the middle bit like that. So it folds into the wings, folding into the middle crease that you made on your tail, okay? I'm going to do that with the other side as well. Nice and tight, because this has got quite a few layers. Something that I may point out as well that I've been meaning to say is that it's good to have paper that's not too thick. If you can find paper that's a bit thinner and not cardboard, because that makes it really hard to get through all the layers. There we go. Starting to look like a plane. Okay, and the other thing is this bit is now locked together with this one, so it's not going to fall out. Here we are. Turn the page again and see how we've got the creases here. We're going to remake them, and we'll do that by figuring out. I'm going to do the bottom one, fold it like this. That's your bottom bit. So you can see. Can you see how there's a crease along there? We're going to follow that with this bit. Try and do it upside down so you can see. There you go. I'll turn it like this. It's a bit easier for me. And I'm going to show you, okay? There we go. Nice and sharp at the front. Hopefully this will fly really well for you as well. We're going to do the same on the other side. Follow the crease. Nice and sharp. There's lots of layers here, so that's why it is really good to use not too thick paper, so not cardboard. Okay, there. Thunderbolt. There now. There you go. So what you can do, I'm going to show you. This is one I made before, like that. And out of the other piece, I made one with the tail that I had left over. There you go. That's it. That's our Thunderbolt. So I hope you enjoyed watching some of these paper planes being made. So what did we make? We made the paper dart. We made the Blitzen. I think I love the Blitzen. That. And we also made really cool the Thunderbolt. If you'd like to have a go. I've got another couple here behind me that I thought I'd show you. This one is called Spike, because it's got this fin here. Really cool to make as well. We have the basic glider, another one you can make. And what else have I got up here? Oh yes, the Norton flyer. That's just a few. So as I said before, I've got 7 instructions for you. You can have a go at making these different paper planes. It's really, really fun. You can have a lot of fun decorating them, making them look really, really cool as well. Have fun flying them. Please be careful not to fly them onto people. And yeah, let me know in the comments how you go. I hope you've enjoyed it today. Thanks a lot. See ya.